Do the new features and tech behind the new Apple iPhone 14 Pro Max beat Samsung's Galaxy S22 Ultra, or is Samsung's flagship still ahead? The iPhone 14 Pro Max will give the Galaxy S22 Ultra a run for its money, but it might not be as easy as Apple might have hoped, since the Galaxy S22 Ultra still beats out Apple's flagship smartphone in more ways than one. The answer to whether the Galaxy S22 Ultra or the iPhone 14 Pro Max is the better phone depends on the features, camera specs, processor, and more. With both companies vying for the best flagship smartphone, only one can be the best. Apple and Samsung both have the two largest market shares for smartphones and are massive competitors. And now with Apple's new iPhone 14 Pro Max, a new flagship is in the running for the best smartphone title. The Galaxy S22 Ultra was released in February 2021, while the iPhone 14 Pro Max is Apple's latest flagship. But even being released so long ago, Samsung's flagship still packs a surprisingly powerful punch and isn't going to be taken down so easily. Apple today lifted its press embargo on iPhone 14 and iPhone 14 Pro, letting media outlets go live with reviews and other content featuring its new flagship phones. YouTuber Arun Maini, Eka Mervos Boss, published a video evaluating the top-of-the-line iPhone 14 Pro Max new camera setup and pitting it against Samsung's current flagship, the Galaxy S22 Ultra. He tested the two phones across 12 categories: selfie video, selfie photo, fun, zoom, macro, day photo, audio, portrait, stabilization, video, night mode, and slow-mo. Arun ultimately crowned the iPhone 14 Pro Max the overall winner, with the phone wiping the floor with the S22 Ultra in 7 of the 12 categories. The S22 Ultra only scored wins in the fun and zoom, 100x zoom for the win categories, while the two phones tied in the selfie, photo, audio, and slow-mo categories. Of course, the YouTuber's results are sizably subjective. That said, you can check out his video below for a healthy helping of sample footage from the iPhone 14 Pro Max upgraded camera system and pick a winner for yourself. All of this year's iPhones get a new front-facing camera that, for the first time, features autofocus. Arun noted in his comparison that iPhone 14 Pro Max's front shooter captured cleaner video in both dark and light environments than the Samsung's. The S22 Ultra, however, had better processing in selfie photos. Image processing on iPhone 14 and iPhone 14 Pro is powered by an all-new photonic engine. The YouTuber found the new processing tech to be a significant upgrade over Apple's older Deep Fusion feature. Photonic engine especially does wonders for zoom, resulting in highly detailed images up to 10x magnification. In addition, iPhone 14 Pro Max features excellent camera stabilization across the board. Apple still hasn't debuted 8K video recording on the iPhone, despite iPhone 14 Pro making the jump to a 48-megapixel primary camera. However, color consistency across the iPhone's different lenses was immaculate, and switching between them was seamless. The YouTuber was also fairly taken with the iPhone 14 Pro Max's low-light performance in night mode. "This is the most technically impressive night mode that I've ever seen on a smartphone," he said. Specs are always the best place to start when comparing tech. The most significant selling factor for smartphones nowadays is most likely the camera, as most people don't carry around a dedicated camera and instead use their smartphone for all their photography needs. Overall, the Galaxy S22 Ultra does seem to win out in more categories than the iPhone 14 Pro Max. However, most smartphones are great, and the iPhone has been known to have stellar optimizations, and with its new and better processor, it could perhaps win out with its software working more in sync with its hardware. Apple has been known to surprise even with specs that look worse on paper, while Samsung's Galaxy S22 Ultra packs excellent cameras: a 108-megapixel main, 12-megapixel ultra-wide at 0.5x zoom, and two 10-megapixel telephoto at 3x and 10x optical zoom. The iPhone 14 Pro Max also has excellent cameras: a 48-megapixel main, 12-megapixel ultra-wide at 0.5x zoom, and a 12-megapixel telephoto at 3x zoom. Samsung's flagship wins over Apple on the camera specs, except for the megapixels on the telephoto and the zoom on the ultra-wide. The front camera is also better on Samsung's device with a 40-megapixel camera, while the new iPhone only has a 12-megapixel front camera. But as you have already seen, it depends on the conditions and requirement. So in my opinion, having a higher pixel doesn't always mean to have a better camera phone. It always requires the condition in which it can perform better, and second, the processing segment of smartphone itself. So, what do you guys think about this camera comparison of two flagships? Let me know it down in the comment section. I'll see you guys in the next one. See you for the next time. Peace out.